Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so today I decided to make a video concerning a new discovery I found at PriceSmart, which is the Lenovo ThinkCentre. I went onto the South Branch and I was looking at some PCs and whatnot and I came across the Lenovo ThinkCentre. Now, I have not very much been impressed with IBM designs and Lenovo designs, to be honest with you. However, about 2 years ago, I was actually in a Lenovo conference in, I think it was in Port of Spain somewhere, and they were explaining about they were demonstrating the ThinkCentre, not the ThinkCentre, the Tiny, which is you could Google it up, Lenovo Tiny, Google it up and see. But essentially, it's a very small PC. It is supposed to be very durable. It could fall down, take a lot of licks and that kind of stuff, and it so happened, as I said, that I went down today, which is about 2 years later, and found the Tiny in PriceSmart. What was interesting is that PriceSmart was actually advertising this Tiny with something called with a processor called the Intel Pentium J18 or 1900. Now that is a very low-end processor. It's a processor with a benchmark of about 1,000. For those of you who knows a lot about CPUs and processors and benchmarks, 1,000 is relatively lower than the average PC. However, the demonstration PC that they had there showed that the Tiny actually had a J2900 processor, which is a lot better than the J1800 processor in terms of in the sense that the J2900 processor actually has 4 cores and it runs at 2.4 gigahertz. The 4 cores doesn't run each at 2.4 gigahertz. I think they run at about 500 or 600 gigahertz per core. But essentially, the price was really, really good. The price was $1,800, which is, if you have to calculate it out, is about 300 US. And that is not bad. Actually, that's around the price for the J1800. But as I said, I bought it because I saw the specifications, and I also told the technician as well about the specifications, and he said yes, they will change it and whatnot. And I want to tell you that testing it on Windows 7 has been amazing considering the processor. So I just wanted to show you guys the actual processor, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Sorry, not the processor. I want to show you what the Tiny looks like. So have a look at this. Bear with the camera movements for a little while. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the Tiny. This is the PC. Now, to get a good size of the PC itself, you can see my hands, and let's compare it to something sizable. Let's compare it to this phone. Look at the phone. So it's a little bit larger than the phone, and as you can see, it's pretty small. I suspect that it has some sort of laptop hard drive. It comes with a 500 gig drive. The only uncool thing about this is that it doesn't come with an HDMI port, but it does come with a display port, a Lenovo display port. And I thought that was uncool because they could have given you the display port piece, to convert to HDMI, but they didn't. One of the cool things that they also have is, if you could look at this icon here, this is a Wi-Fi, so it actually has built-in Wi-Fi, and it also has built-in Bluetooth. So for the price that you're getting this baby for, I would say buy it, go and buy it. I'm not really a supporter per se of PriceSmart in general. Sometimes I think that the products are inferior. Sometimes they give a little trouble, but this is really, really a good buy. What else do I want to show you? I want to show you the cores. So I have the cores up and open. Now this is actual cores. This is not threads, for those of you who know about threads. So essentially this is 1, 2, 3, 4 cores running at about 600 megahertz each. And you can see this machine isn't breaking a sweat. I actually installed AVG here, and the machine is actually not breaking a sweat. It doesn't have one of the best video display adapters, but as I say, this is pretty good for an office system, and you'll probably be good with one of those. So the cool thing, as I say, is that sometimes there's some really cool products. Sometimes things, I don't know if it got mixed up or if it wasn't advertised properly, but they probably got it really, really cheap for them to sell it at that price. So with that being said, you should probably get one of those. The wattage and the power usage, power consumption on those things on that tiny is 10 watts. So in terms of, in terms of power, like a normal PC runs at about 300 watts, 400 watts. This is a lot smaller, so the power consumption should be negligible. It will send down your bill by at least, if you run your PC day and night, at least $100 less per month. I think that's it. That's all I could think of at this point in time to tell you about the ThinkCentre and the Tiny. So stay tuned for more technology. Please let me hear your comments. And thank you again for subscribing and watching my videos. Take care. Bye-bye.